think it's Blaze's spot, dude. We had to literally open up a rusted gate and there was attack dogs coming in.
Yeah. Also forget about the tomorrow.
Okay, we need to put up.
We're done with that. We're done with that.
Switches. Switch up, switch down.
Look, off camera, you gotta take care of me.
Did you?
I made a couple $800 extra.
I need crisp.
And this guy keeps trying to touch me when I'm not looking. I want a new coworker.
It's gotten so bad in the Fatso-verse that we basically have to manufacture our own drama, even though Fatty is just one of the best at manufacturing his own drama because of just how he is. We are kickstarting the start of the house, so that's pretty exciting. And somehow he convinced this middle-aged man and this tatted bro to do a little skit with him, and it turned out like this. How great, how wonderful. Fatty is basically getting a head start on getting the house put together. They aren't buying everything just quite yet, but we're gonna see them buy some things, him tell a really nonsensical story, we'll have some laughs, we'll have some cries, hoo-ha, the whole world works, you know, it'll be an interesting experience, but like expected, I don't think Fatty's gonna get anything done. I think he'll just be standing there sweating, basically taking up half the space in the room, and it's gonna be great. It's gonna be fun. So let's see. Let's get into it.
And then we're going to start the journey tomorrow. Okay?
Yeah.
There's going to be still a lot of planning tonight. I'm going to probably be up till midnight planning. I've got to write down every little detail so that we make sure that we have all the materials that are the exact materials that we need and not ones that we don't need. Okay?
Yeah.
So I feel pretty confident. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be a tough job, but we'll get some electric cable in tomorrow, and we'll do the framing, and we'll be on the way.
There are just so many things that we can note about this little clip, you know. We have ex-John Rambo Vietnam vet over there just explaining everything that they have to get done for this tiny house. We have Fatty just sort of sinking into himself, sort of looking like a thumb from Spy Kids. You know, seeing the side view of his head is just really perplexing, because somehow at the base of the back of his head, he has another lump that goes down. You know, you have your head and it lumps down again. It's pretty preposterous. But, you know, it should be a red flag a little bit that our contractor here already has a little brace on his wrist, you know, carpal tunnel maybe, you know. It's not a good sign that day one of putting together your house and you've already got your main contractor, your GC, getting injured. You know? But hey, it seems like he knows what he's talking about. You know, we're allowed to laugh. We're allowed to say ha ha, hoo hoo, hee hee about how this man looks. But I think this is the exact type of guy that you want to be your GC in a project like this, because he's going to cut as many corners as he can to bring that budget down, baby. We're trying to get $1,000 under budget so that Fatty can get a jacuzzi right out front. You know, that wasn't talked about at all, but that's what I'm proposing. Put his bathtub on the front porch. That would be nice. It'd be like the 1920s Great Depression. That'd look nice. That'd be pretty good.
Now this is day one of us fixing up the house and getting it to a livable position. And I wanted to talk to you guys about the first time I had to move. And
just like a revolting sludge of a man, you know. Just he can't go 5 seconds without burping and belching into your face. He's just like, what's the green ghost from Ghostbusters, the one that eats a lot? Yeah, I know. What an original comment, Saturated. You're so smart and clever. Roy, that really took you a long time to come up with that, didn't it? Yeah, I know. It's impressive. I think this was probably filmed right before that little sit down or maybe right after. Who really knows? But he's wearing the same anime shirt. But you know, it's he's in the Chinese buffet. That's what I'll say. Anytime I see a big man eating food in a restaurant, I'll just assume it's in a Chinese buffet, because I think that's it. There's like some gravitational force that pulls him in there. And can I really blame him? Orange chicken? Dysentery? What's not to like, baby? Woo!
You see, we wanted to get me out of there as fast as possible due to a situation that happened a few months prior. I was almost killed by a pit bull. And, so, we ended up with a shooting situation for me. As is, the van, and that was packed to the brim. My mom's car was in the shop.
We have to hear this disgusting slob smack his lips back and forth as he tries to tell the story that he very obviously made up. Yeah, you were almost killed by a pit bull? Yeah, maybe the singer tried to kill you. I don't think an actual dog tried to kill you, because if the dog was trying to kill you, you're dead. You think you're gonna outrun a pit bull? Give me a break. He's over here. You know, it looks like the diet's it's going well, guys. It's looking really well. He has some weird cheese-covered brown black thing on his plate. I think it's probably like teriyaki steak or something, but I don't know what's going on. It looks gross. He's got orange chicken. He's got a dumpling or something there. You know, diet's going really well, guys. Super well. And he's over... You know, I know how much you guys hate when I sometimes smack my lips. It's just because I'm foaming at the mouth. I can't control myself to just make fun of fat people and make fun of goblin dwellers, you know? It's just, I can't help it. It's I'm just not satiated without just drooling all over myself and all over my screen. But he tries to tell some story about how he got kicked out at some point or moved or something. It's just like, is this the content that Sam Hyde died for? You know, is this what he spent so much time trying to help you learn how to make content? Is that the direction that he was really looking at? Was you sitting there and telling god-awful stories while downing copious amounts of sodium? Maybe. Just maybe.
Last time I was in a Home Depot, wood prices were not this bad. You see this? Big old piece of wood, nice and hard, just like in the mornings. Problem is, 76 freaking bucks. With the taxes, that's $100. 89 freaking bucks. With taxes, 110 bucks. What's the point of making wood so expensive?
What's the point of making wood so expensive, guys? What's the point? Why are they even doing that? You know, I know there was a theory out there that lumber mills weren't producing as much wood so that they could jack up the prices. I don't know any proof to that, but if you are in any construction field, you know, it's not just wood. Everything costs way too much money now. I mean, yeah, a lot of this stuff is like, holy crap, like it went up 200%. You know, there's things like that out there. But that's part of the deal, Buckaroo. You know, you should be thanking your lucky stars that you're only putting up a 100 square foot little shack full of walls, because oh boy, who doggy. You know, I don't know what do they need all this wood for. Not certain, but at least he made a nice 11-12-year-old joke about getting morning wood or whatever. That was really good. That made me LOL and chuckle. I was like, here's that comedian Airsoftfatty. This man knows how to make me laugh. Hot diggity dog! Whoa! With so much money! Ah!
Yes, sir. So we'll take that whole roll. Do you need to measure it all? Oh.
Let's roll it back up and take the whole thing. Yeah. Want to do it like that?
Yeah.
You know it's a good sign when your GC is just absolutely drenched in sweat inside of Lowe's. You know this man means business, you know. I don't want to see anybody with prim and proper, you know, all sculpted and looking nice. I don't want that guy to build me a house. How am I supposed to respect him? I need his tits to be covered in sweat and his bald head, his balding spot on the back of his head to be showing. I really need that. And, you know, I really appreciate the crisscross suspenders. I think that's a good look. I think we should readopt that into society. You know, it makes it easy, guys. It makes it so that the shoulder straps don't fall off. I bet you didn't think I knew anything, but I know some things. And the best part is, they'll meet with a couple different workers inside of Lowe's to help them out here. And they're all very kind. They're all very helpful. And it's like, you're seeing this gaggling group of buffoons, and you're just, I'm going to help them out. I'm going to do them a solid. That's better than what I could say, to be quite honest.
Anything that's deeper, like 36 by 36?
I should have some 36 by 36, yeah.
That might be possible. There's 3, let me see. Shit, he's only 30, so that gives you 6 inches.
Measure them fully.
Right?
Measure them fully.
What does fully mean?
Around circumference.
What the hell's it, what's the difference? Let me see, you got, yep, it's 24 by 36.
I'm gonna go a bit across the biggest sleeve.
Okay. We've got 79.
First off, why would measuring the circumference of Chris tell you anything? It doesn't tell you anything. The GC was doing it right. You have to get the length and the width of him, because the circumference is going to tell you like 100 inches. And it's like, well, that doesn't help me at all, because I don't need to measure completely around him. I just have to measure how much space he takes up within there. Maybe measure the area. Measure the area of Chris, or the surface area of Chris. See how much water he has to rub on himself to make himself clean. This whole thing, it's a bit humiliating, if I'm being 100% honest. Trying to find him a shower that works for him. You know, they were looking at longer ones and shorter ones, but they really need something that has some depth to it. And he can't really fit into like a 3-foot space, so they probably need more than that. You know, I threw this out last time. I honestly think they should make a room that is completely waterproofed, tile the entire room, or however you need to do it, and just put a drain in the middle of the floor. Put the toilet, put the shower in there, just let the water run into the middle. That's my opinion. Build your own shower. You know, you can still get a little trough basin, but then you don't have to put a door in, you don't have to put adjacent walls in. It makes it easy so that Chris can fit in there. Because, oh doggy, finding something that's not specialty is going to be a little bit tricky. But you know, we got the geniuses on task here. Yeah. I really think that this is gonna go well together. You know, the guy was gonna ask what circumference was, so, oh boy.
It's in there.
Ooh, that's tight.
That's gonna be tight.
Slide right up in here. Shut it.
What year do you want to go back to?
Let's set this. 1943.
You see the look of the of the face, the comedic timing of the worker, just like, oh man, that ain't gonna work. You know, we're putting Master Chief back into cryostasis. Wake him up when we need him. You know that, and this is the whole point. If you have to put a door on one of the sides, it's really going to constrict the space that Fatty can fit into. That's why I think it should just be a wet space that you just let the water run into a central drain. That's my opinion, you know. Take it or leave it. But, yeah, he clearly doesn't fit. He can't rotate within the space. He claims he can wash himself. I feel like this is kind of a humiliating task because, you know, you have Chris of the future over here looking at himself inside the shower. Chris is realizing he makes the point that, hey, maybe this will inspire me to lose weight. And if anything, I think it will push you the other way. And if you gain too much weight, then you can't fit in the shower. And that's a nightmare. Because if you can't fit in the shower, how are you going to wash yourself? We already know those nice little cheeks. They ain't getting scrubbed between. You know what I'm saying? You picking up what I'm throwing down? Just imagine if you can't fit in the shower. Oh, we should just give him like a trough. A little trough out front that he can just dunk himself into. That would be more cost effective. Give him a hose. Spray himself down.
Here we go.
I'm autistic, so I gotta find the right click.
3 of those, you're throwing one of each room, bro. We need it. It's his birthday.
Wait, white. We're going in white. GFI, it's here. 19.
No, right there. White. Just throwing one of them for him. It's his birthday. Okay.
At least they know what they're looking for. You know, you have Chris back there playing like a little kid, flipping on all the switches to see which one he likes. It doesn't matter which one you like, buddy. It's whatever's the cheapest. You know, that's all we care about. We don't care, you know, you can just hear him click, 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 click in the background the entire time. You know, it's just, you're taking your little 6-year-old to the store. You know, he has to play, he has to entertain himself.
Okay, is that everything? Anybody got any military? Milo?
So there we see the only contribution that Chris had, which was buying that soda. He didn't help pick out anything. He didn't help buy it. Well, he did buy it. He didn't help put anything in the carts. You know, this man was just wandering around as they did everything. In fairness, Chris doesn't have any expertise, so he shouldn't be doing anything. But I think it's kind of funny that he just got a little soda pop. And it looks like their first trip is almost $1,000, a little bit over $900. Not too bad. I mean, they mostly just bought essentials, it looks like. You know, they get some wiring put in, get some nails, some screws, you know. They don't have any finishes. They haven't bought the shower yet. You know, there's a lot of costs that's still coming. But I also don't know how much the shed cost. You know, the shed probably costs like, what, $1,500, $2,000? So let's just say we're at $3,000 in right now. We have $7,000 left. Let's figure it out. Let's I'm telling you, below the budget, get a nice jacuzzi out front. You know, that's how you get the ladies. You know, wave to them when they're walking by on the street. How could they resist? I mean, I know he would take up the entire jacuzzi and that'd be an issue, but we can work around it. We'll figure it out.
What are we trying to do? Putting it around there. We're trying to achieve, we're making this tight so that, round the rosy.
Oh, jeez. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah.
There we go. Yeah, hell yeah. No, it's good. Doesn't want to be pretty. Just wants to hold. There. Now we're starting to get a grip. Okay. Just straight back to me, just like that. Oh, you put a little twist in there. No twist. No twist allowed.
Flo, they're gonna flame us.
Hell yeah.
I mean, is he dumb? I don't know what my response is supposed to be. It's pretty easy. You're just wrapping it, Chris. It just goes around in a circle. You don't have to turn it and twist it to get it back under. When he pushes it over to you, you push it right back so it stays flat. And so it holds on to the material. You don't twist it and turn it to try and get it back. I mean, I don't want to make fun of him for being dumb, but this is just like the blind leading the dumb right here. You know? It's just like, come on. It's pretty embarrassing. Man, Fatty. You know, I didn't think I'd get this much satisfaction watching Fatty try and put a house together. But, hey, here I am. Maybe I am enjoying it. Either way, I'll keep you guys updated as the house scenario type situation deal goes on. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Love you guys. Storm's rolling in. Peace. Bye-bye.